All right, everyone. So what's up? So we about to get into this good old read. Okay, so let's just open up. That water was good. Okay. All right, give us the messages. What are the messages? It just got overwhelmingly hot and it feels kind of suffocating. So, child, this can mean so many things. I'm trying not to cause me, the human in me, I'm thinking about kinky, something kinky going on, right? But at the same time, spiritually, it's like being around somebody's energy who their energy is so intolerable, right? But the thing is that if this is somebody that you tolerate on a daily and you have learned how to deal with them, this is going to represent, right? And so, okay, so you deal with them accordingly. You know that this person can be, it's hard for you to tolerate this person's behavior sometimes, right? So the thing is that you have found a way as to how to deal with it. But maybe lately or recently, it's kind of intolerable. So what you are picking up on, because you have to separate your energy from theirs, you can tolerate this person. You're picking up on the intolerance that they are dealing with. Okay. So if you feel confused emotionally, because mentally in your mind, this person, they go through this all the time. This is a pattern of their behavior, and you have learned the pattern, you know it. So, you know how to deal with it. But this time around, it's kind of like you're confused because it's like, I don't understand, like, what's going on. Like, you know, I know who this person is, so why do I feel the way in which that I feel? You may feel bothered by them, you may feel annoyed by them. Okay, so the thing is that you're around this person too much. Like the energy, y'all, this person is trying to exchange their energy with you. They may be aware of it, they may not be aware of it, meaning that they want you to feel how they are feeling. So there's something going on with them to where it's they're intolerable for something else, towards something else, dealing with something else. They may not be talking about it, but you are seeing certain behaviors and actions from them, and you're picking up on certain vibes. The vibes that you feel from this person is overwhelming, and you honestly just don't like it. It feels like pressure. It feels very burdensome. That's where the overwhelming sensation is coming from. That's what you're feeling. Okay, so that is a sign that you and whoever you're dealing with, y'all need some space. Okay, you can't control what is going on the outside of you. You can't control what's going on with somebody else. And sometimes when we deal with an individual with certain behavior patterns, you know, after a while, you learn how to finesse that person out of their funk. You learn how to talk them out of their funk. You know what I'm saying? You learn how to help them alchemize. But right now, it's kind of like you're tired. Like, I'm tired of trying to be a support to this person. I'm tired of trying to uplift this person and keep this person up. Right? You need some space. Because what's going to happen is it's going to get toxic. This other person, they're being oppressed in some shape, form, or way. Life, the things in which that they're doing, their day-to-day responsibilities, actions, behaviors, not behaviors, but actions, the things that they are doing, how they're commuting, it's overwhelming to them. It's becoming a burden. So, I mean, this person is stressed out. They stressed out. But obviously, it's no communication taking place because all you're picking up on is a bunch of vibes and seeing like crazy stuff from this person. So If you feel suffocated, you need to take some space. Now is going to be the time for you to be alone. So, I mean, if you're someone to where you're used to the crowd, you're used to hanging out with people, being around a lot of people and all this type of stuff, this is going to be your time to where you need to separate yourself. It's time for you to connect with you, in connecting with you and having time alone to yourself, being by yourself, not just being alone in a room, but taking yourself out on a date, taking yourself to the movies, going out for walks, maybe you want to redecorate maybe some things in the home, maybe you want to give some things in the home more attention. But the thing is that in working on the relationship with you, there's something about individuality. Like, you have to step stronger into your individuality. So this person is just feeling uninspired within their life, but you have the ability to be able to inspire them. You just have to step into your power. So you need to ground at this time. You need to recharge. Okay, because somebody around you, somebody that you're dealing with, it's kind of like, it's the energy, their energy is messy, the vibration is messy. How we can identify this out of our feelings, like, how can we identify this outside of our feelings, outside of what we are feeling from this person, right? It's what you see. You see conflicting behavior. You may see this person talking to themselves, or when they're shuffling around and shit, you hear them whispering under their breath, or it's like this ping pong that you see going on within them. It's almost like bipolar. You know what I mean? But it's just the switch. It keeps switching so fast. It's just like, hey, girl, guy, why are you so moody? 1 minute you're up, next minute you're down. 1 minute you're happy, next minute you're sad. Like, what's going on? Okay, so this is somebody who has a messy vibration. This is a very spiritual person, a very energetic person. Okay, and the thing is that, I mean, that's what you're picking up on. You're picking up on their messy vibration. Like, girl, guy, put it into the center, which means that they're focused on so many things outside of themselves, and everything is dissipating them. So this is why it's going to be up to you, because I pick up this person is stubborn, but apart from them being stubborn, you can't tell people what to do. Nobody likes to be told what to do. Nobody wants to listen. Children, adults, it doesn't matter. Okay, so with having that understanding that certain things cannot be said, you have to become the catalyst. And you stepping more into your individuality, with you cutting off everybody, with you building on you, focusing on you, paying attention to you, grooming you, ladies, you know, get them toys out. Because if your man acting crazy, give him some fucking space. But if you have your needs, right? So, you know, adult toys are a great way to help us give ourselves attention. Okay? It will help you. It will help you. Okay, so when it comes to, if it's a man, when it comes to a man, you know, I mean, you could get toys too, I guess. I don't know. Men do things differently. They handle things differently. So when it comes to the relationship for a man, if you don't get facials, get you a facial, get you a pedicure, get you a manicure. You understand? Like, shit, do it yourself. Learn how to, well, for men, it's for masculinity, we're going to say. But I'm going to say for men. What the fuck was I about to say? Learn something new. Learn something new. Okay? You don't have to get paid for the shit. Just learn something. You might find out that you like it. You understand what I'm saying? So, open up your mind to explore, right? All of these things are helping you tap into your individuality with exploring more of your potential. That is a way that we can build on our individuality, is through our experiences and the wisdom that we extract from our experiences, as well as learning new things to add to our foundation, to add to us. Not something that we learn to be able to give or service other people. Just learn something new that you can build on you. Expand your mind. Now you have more to offer just by you being you. Because the person that you're dealing with, they may be like, they have very strong desires. So they're hustling, bustling, working, trying to fulfill these desires, trying to make this and that happen for them in their life. It's getting to them. They may feel like it's too late. They're being impatient. They're being, like I said, they're being intolerable. Like they're being hard on themselves. They're beating themselves up. They're sitting there telling themselves, I should be here. I'm this age, and my life should be this, and my life should be that, and it should look like this, and it should look like that. And you understand what I'm saying? God forbid if they're on social media all day to where they're looking at what everybody else has going on, and then they're comparing themselves to other people. This may be somebody to where it's kind of like they cannot thrive unless they feel some type of competition from the outside. So this person is in their feelings, they're in their emotions, it's coming through their actions. So you have to move to the head. You have to work on your mental health. Okay, working on your mental health too. Invest in your spiritual wellness too. Go get you some crystals, get you some candles, get you some holy water, the Florida water. They got other types of things too. Maybe maybe you could learn more about the crystals and how they work. You could be learning how to protect your space a little bit more. You understand? Just anything. But when it comes to the spirit, when you invest in your spiritual tools, that is very necessary. Okay, even when it comes to religion. When it comes to religion, you have to invest too. You pay tithes in the Christian community. You have to pay tithes, right? You pay. You got to get that Bible. You got to pay for it. Okay? So, when it comes to things outside of spirituality, outside of religion, you have to invest in yourself too, and you want to go to a metaphysical store. Okay, Walmart, Five Below has certain things. They have sage and Palo Santos, right? But remember, spirit is all intention. So you want to make sure that when it comes to like spiritual tools that you need, you want to be very intentional. So you want to go to a metaphysical store. You want to go where the vibes are. Okay. Ooh, just had to get that out. I just kind of feel like it's like it's like two people in a car. It's two people in the car. They're not really saying much to each other, but it's kind of like the energy is just buzzing between them. Okay, so being stuck inside of a car or maybe an environment, workplace, whatever, it's kind of like, it's the infinity sign. Y'all, it's like a constant back and forth. So spiritual warfare is taking place with y'all, but nobody is saying anything. Okay, y'all are just feeling it from each other and thinking certain things within your head, and you know I just pick up. Now it's getting cool. Now it's getting cool. So tempers. And the thing is that you can't take things so personal, because what one person has going on, that is their problem. Yes, people do be trying to make their problems other people's problems by some of the decisions that they be making and the lack of communication, because some things can be a misunderstanding. But then you have some people to where even when you communicate with them and you let them know it was a misunderstanding, they still want to be combative because they just want something to be upset about. They want something to argue about. You know, all that shit is going on with them. You got to take your space. Make sure them windows are rolled down in that car. Keep the air circulating, because what's going to happen is the energy, the pressure is going to build up, the tension, and somebody going to snap. And somebody is going to snap, and what you're going to snap about, you're going to be disheveled with trying to explain why you're snapping. You may say one thing, but it's really going to be something else. You understand what I'm saying? Because you can't necessarily process what's going on. If you're not willing to take time out, you have to have integrity, right? Hey, it just kind of seems like you've been going through some things, and I've been noticing, I care about you. If you want to talk about it, I'm here we can talk. If an individual has too much pride and they want to gaslight you and make you think that there's nothing wrong with them because they don't want to talk about it, that is what you call an avoidant. So my thing is, you need to know who you're dealing with and deal with it accordingly, but you already know who you're dealing with, right? But you done got pulled, you done got sucked in. So now you gotta pull away. You gotta pull back. Let's get into this reading. You know what I'm starting to notice? We are all animals, right? And we have a connection to an animal. Some people are connected to plants, some people are connected to insects. Okay? So the thing is, if you want to go a little deeper with maybe getting to know somebody um, on a different level, on more of their animal instinctive level, study them, study their behavior, and study animals, right? Because let me give you an example. If you're dealing with somebody who has a lot of characteristics of a cat, right? Cats deal with a lot of rage. So when you're, let's say that you're petting that cat and there's a lot of passion behind your touch, that cat going, that cat going back, 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 right? Because it's too stimulating. It's overwhelming to the cat, that type of sensation. So, you have to learn how to appeal to the animalistic senses of other individuals. Okay, so at this time, let animals inspire you. Remember to be gentle. Okay, be gentle. I'm gonna tell you the truth, baby. Somebody need to get fucked. Somebody probably sexually frustrated. That's why they acting crazy. They trying to do the most, because they're trying to avoid. You know what I'm saying? They're trying to. It's like they don't want to think about it. They don't want to feel it. They want to have it. Okay. But maybe something going on. Maybe they can't have it right now. They can't get it right now. So, I mean, they're sexually frustrated. Child, hold on. Okay. So I have my pink candle. Pink is going to represent sexuality. It's going to represent sexuality. It's going to represent sex, sexual wellness. Orange is sexual energy too, but I mean, this is definitely come. This is giving me more sex than creativity. So whatever. I'm just going to just do a little thing. Just do a little thing. Sex is very important. It, it, it you know, it you deserve to feel alive. You deserve to feel sexy about yourself. You deserve to feel desire. You deserve to feel beautiful. You, man, women, it don't matter. You deserve that. Okay? And the thing is that you are so deserving of it that you do not deserve to deprive yourself of that orgasm. Rather, you have to give it to yourself, or rather, you get it from somebody else. You must be true to you and understand that with your choices and decisions come consequences. But like I say, some secrets are meant to be kept. Okay? All right now. So the card of, ooh, now it's getting hot. Hold on. Ooh, baby. Feel like it's a hell of a ride, honey. Okay, so the thing is, and when we talk about sexuality, you have the right to express yourself. You have the right to express yourself however you want, however you choose. Okay? Ladies, you already know that when you're showing too much, you know that you're gonna have people that say things, you know, that have certain things to say. Let me just get this out of the way. Okay, so a lot of individuals that I meet who are on their A lot of women who are on their early um, self-discovery spiritual journey, we go through this process to where we embrace our femininity, our sexuality, and our body, to the point to where a lot of the times we are not brave enough to express ourselves so openly and so sexually. But during this phase of the journey, a woman may begin to wear more revealing clothes. She's going to feel more comfortable within her nudity and being open and being nude. And you're going to experience a lot of backlash from being that way. Okay. But my thing is that is purposeful, because if you're going to do something for yourself, it needs to be for you and not because you want attention from the opposite sex. I mean, as a woman, if you're doing that for the opposite sex, you're going to notice how, you know, most men will not approve of that, which means that they will try to shame you, rather they body shame you or what have you. So everything during that part of your journey, it needs to be for you. You understand what I'm saying? So, you know, a sister got a little bit of a stomach. Okay. So, I mean, if I want to wear a two-piece, bitch, I'm gonna wear a fucking two-piece. And this ass, these titties, and this stomach gonna be wobbling, bitch. So fucking what? You understand what I'm saying? But in me saying that, I actually need to be okay with that, to the point to where I wear my two-piece out. If somebody has something to say, or let's say I'm going out on a date with somebody and I really like this person, even if they don't approve or if they don't like it, I still need to be comfortable within me. I still need to be confident within me, because that is a choice in which I'm going to make. It's all about being true to yourself. If you know that there are certain things that you are insecure with about your body, you have to be true to yourself about that. Are you going to embrace it? The first step to changing anything is accepting it first. So, if it's something that you want to change, you have to accept it. If you're not willing to change it and you want to build on your confidence with accepting it, then by all means, but be prepared for the backlash. And make sure that when people have things to say against you, that you're not taking on a rebellious spirit. Okay? Meaning that because people tell you you can't do something, you do it anyway. Do not allow your engine to run off of anybody else. Everything needs to come from you. No validation from other people. When I was going through um when I was going through the part of my journey to where I was building my self-esteem, what I did was, during this time I was a vegan. So I lost a lot of weight. I have always known to be a voluptuous girl. Okay, during this time I had lost a lot of weight, so my body wasn't the same. I cut all my hair off. I let my mustache grow out. I let the hair on my body grow out, and I practiced that for about maybe a year or two. So the thing is that I wanted to put myself in a position to where I was going wholeheartedly against the grain of society, of what they deemed as beauty. And I embraced that journey and I went on that journey. And I didn't come out of that until I, for real, how can I say this? The thing is that I needed to understand what self-esteem was. Okay, I needed to understand how my physical appearance can affect my self-esteem with connections with people, how people see me, how people judge me. It's very interesting. I'm going to tell you, it's very interesting, because, you know, majority of the world is very shallow. And even individuals, you know, who proclaim to be in-depth substantiated people, you know, you'll notice too, like, everybody ain't who they say they are or who they want you to think that they are. Okay, so on this journey, I was able to observe a lot, and I did not come off until I learned what self-esteem was, my self-esteem, how to build on my self-esteem, even though I'm about to shift out of this journey. You know, when I came out of it, you know, that's when I started putting my makeup back on, start getting into my hair, start dressing, and all this type of stuff like that. So I then had to learn, you know, remember not to depend so much on how I look to feel good about me. That in feeling good about me and keeping up my self-esteem, It's inner work. It's not outer work. Okay. So anyway, I just, we just had to go up in there. I love I love sex. I love talking about sex. I love helping people with sex. I love helping women with their yoni. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love the smells that come out of vaginas. I love the smell of sperm. I love it. I love body odors. I love it. You know. Maybe I'll make a video about my more intimate journey, but that one gets a little disgusting. I don't know if they ready for it, honey. I don't know if they ready for it. What are the messages? Come on, give us these messages. We like $30 in. Okay. So, you have the Knight of Wands. This is going to represent somebody on the outside of you. So this is actually going to represent somebody. It could be two people because there's two people in this card. But somebody is coming in. They're about to chase you. Okay. Child, we woke up the ancestors, honey. I don't know if I should play my thing. I don't want to wake nobody up and they be grumpy. Somebody jumped out of bed. Okay. All right. So I'm going to get more information on this Knight of Wands person or people. But in the position of your crown, you have the Eight of Pentacles. You have the Seven of Cups. You have the Eight of Wands. You have the Death. Ah, good for you. Good for you, dear. You have the Nine of Swords, the Seven of Swords in reverse, and you have the Ten of Wands. Look at that. So I'm going to tell you, so this Seven of Swords, somebody was planning to tell a lie, but they know that that lie is not going to stick, so they let it go. Somebody knows that they have been defeated. I pick up somebody wanted to, it's like somebody wanted to break your spirits. So whatever you believe in, this person, wanted to make you think that your belief was wrong. This person, if you believe in yourself, this person didn't want you to believe in yourself. Okay. My thing is that you're dealing with a lot of people here. You're not even in this reading. You're in your head. But even still, this is still not you, because this is a room of people talking about you. People are upset. They're arguing with each other. They're pointing the finger at each other. It feels like I just saw it looks like a desert. It's mountains in the background, but it looked real dry. It kind of looked like a desert, but it's not like desert. It just looked dry. And I mean, I see these people and it looks like they're trying to execute somebody, but you have this group of people to where they're kind of like, no, like just arguing with each other. And then the person that they were going to execute, somebody is walking up and somebody takes off their chains and this person just walks free. It looked real biblical, okay? It looked real biblical. So, I mean, I don't know. But you're not in this reading at all. That's probably why I had to spend so much time with talking to you in the beginning, because this reading is not yours. People are upset. What's going on? What is going on? You have assistance, and you are remembering who you are. You are remembering that you are loved and that people care about you. Even people that you don't know, even people that you don't see, strangers. But Six of Cups is going to represent soul family. Okay? So it's kind of like a bat signal went out and your soul family saw the bat signal. So, your soul tribe is coming to your side. These people are coming to help you, to heal you, to protect you. Because there's a lot going on up in here. You pressure. You be putting the pressure on people. They can't handle that. They don't know what to do. Their cruelty doesn't work. The things that they do towards you, it's like they can't get a reaction out of you. You're unbothered. Like, these people are upset. They're confused. Now, if you're somebody to where you have a lot of options, is this a man? This is a woman. All right, now, girl, if you got a whole lot of options, they fighting over you. Mm, they look crazy. Well, what the hell has been going on? And why is it so many men up in here? Men and women. Why is it so many people? I feel like it got something to do with money. But anyway, girl. So my thing is, if you've been messing around with all these people, everybody done found out about each other. So you know how men do. They sitting around talking about you, dogging you the fuck out. They probably planning to expose you on social media. You know, like, what is the commotion? There may be an infection going around, and they're trying to say that you gave it to them. Did you give it to them? Okay. It said you didn't give it to them, but you may need to go get checked if you done messed. You know what I'm saying? If you done messed around, because they trying to figure out who it is. They trying to figure out who it is. I feel like they want to come towards you and put the pressure on you about something. But you got somebody about to come up. Somebody about to come up in here. So somebody was gonna lie, but they knew that it wouldn't stick. So the person who was gonna lie is the one who burnt everybody. My thing is that how is this person gonna lie on you? Maybe the thing is that you know these people. I don't know. It said that you done mess with these people though. So I mean, it could be you and your friend, y'all could be strippers, or y'all could be tricking together or something. Okay, the thing is that y'all may do things together, which is smart if you're gonna do that shit. Okay, so the thing is, y'all may have been pulling threesomes, y'all may have been pulling trains or some shit like that. And I mean, but the thing is that a lot of people that y'all been, tricking with, all of these people know each other. You know these people's families. Like, y'all are in the same community, like the same town. Y'all all may have went to the same school and all that type of stuff. So word is going to get around fast. Then on top of that, I do pick up it's some new people in here, but some of these new people, it's kind of like they were referred from the people that you know, and you may not know that. See, you got to be careful as a woman. You got to be careful out here when you doing that shit. It's not just about you having a friend and being protected. Girl, you got to be smart. $600 for 20 minutes. You understand what I'm saying? Then on top of that, if you're going to do it, you need to be doing it out of a hotel. Because if you're going to be running traffic in, you need to make sure that you're safe. You need to make sure that you have a place to wash your ass. You understand what I'm saying? Then on top of that, you need to have some type of security, or you need to have some type of friend. You definitely need to have some type of weapon. I'm just saying. I don't judge. If you're going to do it, just be smart. I kind of feel like somebody, maybe your friend betrayed you. He or she, whoever. I pick up somebody stole some money. Somebody stole some money from somebody. So you got these men, they're upset about money being stolen. They're upset about maybe finding out they got an STI. It's a mess. This is a mess. I feel like your friend was trying to blame it on you. She may have got out of Dodge. She gone. She's avoiding. But she on social media spying. Okay? She on social media spying on people. She probably know this shit about to get leaked. It's probably about to get leaked. Whatever was going on. So, I mean, you're about to be exposed. You're about to be exposed. So who is this Knight of Wands? Somebody is coming in to help you. My thing is, this person is going to come in real quick and they're going to leave. Meaning that they may come in and say, hey, I mess with this person. We had our business with each other. I don't have anything. It's not this person. So, I mean, you probably had just like a rotten ass friend that just left you out and tried to turn everything on you. And she's sitting back on social media watching you, trying to figure out what's going on and what's being said. She didn't like you in the first place. She was very jealous of you. That's another thing. Like in that field, because it's all about money. And it's very competitive, and you got all of these women, they coming together to do their best stuff, to look their best, to do their best, you know what I mean? Because, you know, people trying to get their money. So, I mean, it's a very competitive field to be in. And you cannot try. Did you see the Players Club? She said, what Diamond say? She say, in this business, the hounds can be male and female. But somebody is coming in to clear your name, so I have a feeling that the drama is going to be sent back to your friend, whoever that was, whoever that person was. And they may come to find out that she's the one. She's the one. So like I said, if you haven't, you might need to get checked, because if y'all been doing the same men, it's a chance that you may have, and just hope that it's something that you can cure with a pill. Okay. And I'm going to tell you, after you take care of that situation, do a yoni steam, right? Because the thing is that that's very traumatizing. That's very traumatizing to be under that type of pressure, to where you don't know if you have something, and then on top of that, if you have something that you can cure or you can't cure. You understand? So doing a yoni steam will help rejuvenate the energy within your vagina, because the energy within a woman's vagina is very precious. It's very special. It's very important. Your vagina and your head are connected. As we evolve in love, in self-love and self-care, then the heart becomes attached to the vagina and the head. Okay, so I definitely feel head and vagina with you. So, a yoni steam would be good though. Okay, so, and these people are going to try to, they're not going to try, they are going to embarrass you. So the thing is that get off of social media, get away from everybody. You need to be by yourself. You need to be by yourself, because the situation is going to be very humiliating and it's going to be very devastating. And you're not in a position to where you can say, no, that's not true. Because these people have receipts. Don't ever let nobody take pictures of you. If they want to see it, remember, if you're going to do what you do, it is a business. So he shouldn't be seeing anything for free. You understand what I'm saying? I kind of feel like you were thinking, these people know you, they're cool with you. Maybe y'all grew up, I don't know, maybe y'all grew up together. Y'all are older. You're thinking that they're more mature. A man is a man, honey. A man is a man. And when men get pissed off, they just as crazy as we are. So, you got to protect yourself. Forgive yourself for the things that's about to happen. At least nothing is happening to you. You understand what I'm saying? Just get off of social media, and you need to be by yourself. It's time for you to find a new quality of life after this situation, because you're going to need to rebuild who you are, and you need to rebuild who you are alone. Okay? If you accept God into your life, God will definitely help you. If you accept your spirit guides and your ancestors, they will definitely help you. But you may not be the type of person to get into all of that type of stuff. But with God, you could get through anything. Trust me. So that's going to be the reading. So until the next time, we'll talk again. Thank you.